Hey, girlfriends. This is Annalise, and we are live. I actually had my hair in just one braid for a few days. So, what you're seeing is coming out of, just figuring out what to do for the holiday hair. But I know for a fact what I will be doing is lighting up the holiday, making a floral LED light, LED floral crown rather, and for the holidays has been an exciting experience throughout the years for Curls on the Block, and now we just want to make a video and hang out with all our curl friends over the holiday time. You might have off, you might not be off yet, but maybe send this to a girlfriend so she can jump on, watch on our YouTube, Facebook, and make her own DIY floral LED floral crown and take it to a holiday party. If it's an ugly sweater party tonight, you have time. In fact, I swung by the local Dollar Tree. So a lot of these items can be found at Dollar Tree right now in the moment. A few of them it may not be available just because of timing for today. If you're trying to make something today to use today, but you could make it for any holiday season, even um, any event during the Black Arts Festival. Curls on the Block actually just gives out floral crowns as part of the Natural Hair and Beauty Pavilion space to encourage people to come by. And, it's a festival vibe for sure. And it just lights everybody up. Even if you have braids, you have your fro, you got your hair silk press, whatever it is, the floral crown is a staple in the hair accessory experience. So, what we have as some of the items you'll need, I did include that in the Substack in our newsletter and that we were going live, but maybe we'll add it to our website so you can download the general instructions and get your supplies and spend some time with your girlfriends. Okay. So, the first thing that I definitely want to bring is the items you would want to have. Let's see. So, um, and this does vary. I'm going to be honest. It does vary based on your location, but you could also go to any other craft store that typically will have every item all the time. So don't fret. Okay, don't fret if Dollar Tree ain't got it. You might spend between $5 to $10 doing this activity, but you might be able to actually include more than just yourself. And depending on how many flowers you want on your floral crown, again, the end result may vary, but you could just focus on the front of your crown, kind of adding some spice, different colors, and the lights. Otherwise, some people just use flowers all around their crown, and it really just depends on what you want to do. So, I've also, let's see. So I have pre-started a few things just to make the process go a little faster. But the first item I will have up is uh, stem wire. Now the stem wire is pretty flimsy at Dollar Tree. At Dollar Tree, unfortunately, it's pretty flimsy. But what I was able to get in the past is more of a steel wire, but you need steel wire cutters. So the scissors will work, but might be just need a little more oomph to your experience there for sure. But when you go to the store, you want to know what kind of vibe you want. Like during the holidays, a lot of people like the red and green vibe or white. So you can choose the color that you want. This year, I kind of want to make one that is more purple and more violet and, kind of a little more floral than the typical holiday specific, red and green and gold and tinsel. Now I just misplaced my other steel wire. Now the steel wire I did find was red. In the past, I have found green and frankly just silver. Okay. The more challenging part is the LED lights. I actually scored these, and these are the cutest. Don't mind my nail polish. I need to redo everything for the holidays, y'all. I gotta get it together. 6, 7. What you definitely want to get the LED lights that you want to put on your floral crown. So these are holiday themed with the candy canes. Look at that, candy canes. Ooh, look at that. It's gonna be cute. So I'll definitely add that to the red and gold vibe because it'll just look perfect as like another accessory. And you can go as festive as you want, obviously, or you can just stick to the flowers, like I said. So I am getting a little tired of the freeness here. So I'm gonna push these back. All right. So you want to get your stem wire. You talked about the flowers. There is something called floral tape, and your floral tape is this whole thing you will not use. So, depending on the quality, it might be pretty sticky, it might not. So, you might have to wrap it around a lot, or you might be okay with just one or two wraparounds each stem. So, we'll get to that when we put it on. The other items you need. You could even find a plastic headband if you wanted to kind of skip the stem wire. Maybe your sensitive hands, that's fine. You need some scissors for sure. And if you want to add some sturdiness and you didn't get like the steel frame, you could add twine. And that adds to kind of another look. So it adds to the whole aesthetic. So just depends. But most likely, if your hair is out and big and curly, people are just going to see the flowers mostly and that it lights up. Okay. Now, when making this floral crown as an activity with my curlfriends, I typically go over either information about flowers and the different type of flowers, talk about scent, even essential oils. So that's where we get, lavender and violet, stuff like that, scents. And otherwise, you can also lean into LED and what that means. So that way, when you're talking, you have things to learn about too. So, an LED light stands for a light emitting diode, and so it looks a little bit different than our regular light bulbs, right? They're smaller typically, and they have a lot of energy efficiency, and they're pretty durable, so they're not as fragile, and they last a lot longer. So it sends a current through a microchip. And so it's a little bit more advanced. Okay. And you might not even know what is actually an LED light. A lot of people have them surrounding their, rooms now. They flicker and it's pretty advanced, but some are run by batteries. So, for instance, the one I got here is just battery operated. So that does get a little tricky when it goes on your floral crown, but you want to put this at the base, whatever's going to be the back of your floral crown. So it's not one of those. Um, you can hide it. Some people can hide it really well, so you don't even notice, but it will be thicker wherever this battery case is. And you also want to load your battery case before you put it, wrap it tight in your floral crown. Okay. So I'm going to just type in excuse me, the items you will need. So let's see. All right, so check this out. You need the items. The list doesn't look too hot right now in our comments. However, you can check out our Substack. Okay. And that has it where it looks better. Subscribe, help follow all the things. Okay. And let's see. Let's just get started. Only going to be on here for a few more minutes to go over each of the steps. Now, like I said, the hardest part for me has been the wire because you need to either cut it or, oh, I found this other one too. It's really kind of cool. LED light. Look at this. It's a candy cane. So this one is pretty flexible. But again, put your batteries in first, okay? With the battery charged LED lights. Don't get the ones that have like 100 lights. That one is not for heads at all. These aren't really for your head either, but we're putting them on our floral crown. So you want to get in that circular shape first, right? Now, I already have this pre-made and it doesn't look perfect, but again, this is steel wire, and when I add more flowers, you'll get the gist of exactly what it takes. So and how it'll look. So you'll wrap the steel wire around itself. It's either steel wire or the floral wire. If you have it, sometimes it looks a little different. It's green. In the springtime, I actually love these petals because they just add a natural like component where it looks perfect for a floral crown. So you've got lighting. You can also sometimes pop these whatever accessories are on it off, and I'm sure you could just use the lights itself if you're not really vibing the particular accessory. All right, so wrap it around itself. I've also done floral crowns, and you all might be shocked, but if funds are low, you can use pipe cleaners. So the same steps that you would take with a steel wire frame, steel wire, that is, you just cut a certain amount, however you want, however long, big your head is, you need it as big as your head, right? Right now, this is not, I need two. I already knew I needed two, but you can kind of measure around, and you want to give enough of whether it's the pipe cleaner or the steel wire. You want to have enough so it can wrap around itself. And I kind of twist a little bit as well to add more stability and security. And you can keep going. We're going to add some more. So I'll make some for my little curl friends, my 3 little curl friends for the holiday. Alrighty. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Thank you. You want to help, mommy? Okay. So we got girlfriends here. They're going to help me put the flowers on and maybe pick the flowers. All right. So I'm wrapping. Now I have 3 of these pipe cleaners. I forgot to mention the pipe cleaners earlier, but I have a ton. And these are, less expensive and you get more, and sometimes better to use when you're working with girlfriends, for sure, who are younger than like 8. And the steel wire, it's a little more advanced just because it's more challenging to cut, and you don't want to have them hurt themselves, right? Pipe cleaner can be a little much as well too, but it's a little safer. It feels more comfortable on their fingers. So right here we are wrapping the pipe cleaners around itself. So you're creating your frame, what's going to go on top of your hair and on top of your crown, right? And again, I said you could use either a wiring or you can use the pipe cleaners. Okay. The next step is actually up to you, and depending on what materials you have already. So in the comments, they look crazy. I'm sorry, but if you go to our Substack, you can read it. And the items needed are just listed line by line instead of this clump. Sorry about the comments looking crazy. But anyways, you want to wrap the ends. This is where you get your floral tape. And I haven't opened mine yet in preparation. So open the floral tape. Again, this was found at Dollar Tree today. Okay. I ran over. I knew I had some, but I wanted to see what was still in stock because, the non-Dollar Tree is now sometimes changing what it has. So with floral tape, it's usually it's pretty sticky. Unfortunately, this Dollar Tree brand is not the most adhesive. Let's just put it that way. Either way, you can just use the roll and keep going in and out, or you can cut pieces and then be a little bit more reasonable. Okay, you have here. Okay, not really sure about that comment here, but here we go. Wrap it around, folks. Wrap it around, and you want to cover the wire. Now, the wire for sure needs the floral tape, but now we don't need that language, sir. I know I explained what was going on. Today, we are prepping for our holiday hair care, okay? So what I explained with going on with my curls here, I unbraided something from overnight and just to serve a purpose of having big hair, don't care, right? And being able to have a final complete look by the end of this activity. So if you want to make your own LED floral crown, here you go. You want to have it tight around in those edges because with floral crown, with the steel wiring, it can poke your head and rip your hair out too. So you don't want that. The floral tape is helpful. Now, you would wrap it all the way around, and the next step would be your flowers, depending on what you think you want. If you want a bunch of flowers, great. You can take the flowers off of the stems. Typically, they pop off, right? little bits like that. And if you're using it this way, you're actually going to need to use some either hot glue or super glue, depending on what you have. Okay, so we're making DIY floral crowns, and some people might actually not want to pop off the flower petals, but you might want to actually use the whole stem. Again, it is pretty easy to pop it off, fortunately. And with the type of base you use, it could determine what you use. So if you want to use just the petals, well, the little blossoming part here, if you have a more sturdy base, it could be easier. But if, for instance, you can pop these right back on. But if you have if you're using the pipe cleaner, you might want the stem of the flower to be included here because it is sturdy as well and still pretty easy to just wrap around, especially the pipe cleaner, because that's just easy to work with. I don't really like that comment, just a kid, so I'm gonna probably delete that. Not gonna lie. This is a kid-friendly page, working on it, just getting started. Wanted to just have something for our curlfriends to do and hang out, right? If you want to comment, feel free, type something. What are you doing for the holiday season? What are you doing while you're off and not going to school every day or hanging out with your family? What is a family tradition that you typically do? So with the floral crown here, you want to make sure you remember where the front of the crown is going to be because we are adding the LED light, and that battery pack that is included, unfortunately, is really big. You don't want it smack dab in the middle of your head, right? What are we doing tomorrow? What am I doing tomorrow? Today is like, I consider it Christmas Adam, right? So tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I'm gonna do something to my curls to enhance them for sure. I might do a roller set or something, but I definitely spending time with my many curl friends. I have a few here at the home, and it should be a lot of fun. But I'm thinking of baking some things, watching a bunch of movies, having hot chocolate, and in Colorado, where I'm at right now, it is pretty warm. There's not snow, so we won't be doing anything in snow right now. But I know there are some exhibits out at the Gaylord, and you can check out the Grinch there. But yeah, uh, definitely open to hearing some suggestions if you're in Colorado. What is there to do right now? And yeah, let's see. Let me keep going. Eventually, we are going to add that battery pack. Ooh, where is it? Look, I had to make a makeshift desk today. Today, you're visiting Santa at the mall. That's a great idea. I forgot about that. Santa at the mall sounds a lot of fun. Are you going to dress up? That's something to do for sure with your family and friends, dressing up at the and getting those holiday pics that become the classics, throwbacks, right? You go and somebody is not smiling, somebody's crying, and it's usually the older sibling that is holding it down, holding the youngest, and got the biggest smile on, right? So anyways, this season I wanted to have more of a pink and purple vibe. I popped the wrong ones off, so let me go here. Okay, see how easy it comes off? It's really easy. Your mom cut your bangs for Santa. Okay, well, that is going to be a priceless photo to wrap up your 2025, and feel free to tag Curls on the Block if she posts it. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You sobbed, I think you mean sobbed. That means cry. Oh, I'm sorry. But you know what? The good thing about hair, it does come back. It does come back. So you can grow it back out. And with bangs, it is controversial sometimes. So I get it. Whether you feel like your face is, you subscribed. Oh, you know what? Thank you. I'm I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. Being live again is a whole new feeling. um, my mom said I used to like look at myself in the mirror, so this shouldn't be like growing up. So I shouldn't be so shy. But honestly, I had a whole vision of what I wanted things to look like for today. But I was like, let me just jump on and follow through, because the curlfriends need something to do. We need something to do. So you might have some flowers. Even you can make it with real flowers. I'm sure it'd be very temporary. But see here, I have 3 flowers already. And actually, what I've noticed, I keep going the same way on the on the pipe cleaner. So one part of it is getting very, very sturdy. So I'm definitely going to add some more flowers and make the other side a little more sturdy. But it could help if you want a little more flexibility to your floral crown. If your head is big like mine, or your hairstyle is big, or what have you, might want to keep it loose instead of super, super tight. All right. So right now, and if you don't like how it looks, keep working with it. That's the cool thing about the wire. And be careful because they will pop off. But you can put them back on. And using super glue and or hot glue can really help stabilize the flowers in the exact position you want. So I may go back through later and do that. So and if you do the Curls on the Block sessions with your girlfriends, this is all up to you. Um, let's see. Now let's see about the. I don't even want to put the can. Maybe I'll do the candy cane one. Is not looking the best. I don't even want to use it. Well, since you subscribe, be on the lookout because I'm going to keep doing sessions all week, all during the next 2 weeks, just hanging out and talking because I know what it's like to not have anything to do and kind of want to do something. And not able to go outside, maybe it's too cold, but the lovely thing about the internet, you can connect with people that way. Um, hello, my little girlfriend over here. She's drawing a mermaid. It's okay. Look at the floral crown. Yes, look at it. Wow, you see the flowers? You want to wear it? Yeah, I can definitely make one for you to wear. Yeah. Here, you want to try it on your head?
Yes.
Let's see. I don't think it's ready, but okay, here, come here, sit on mommy's lap. Come here. Let's see. All right, so even with a few flowers, you can see we got Aurora rocking her floral crown. Even with a few, that's a vibe. I'm not gonna lie. So it's kind of like a bow effect, really. Thank you. Say hey, girlfriends.
Hey, girls.
All right, get on out of here, girl. But let me take this off. Okay.
My baby wants to wear it.
The baby wants to wear it. I'm gonna make some for both of you. Oh, okay. We got another girlfriend rocking hers. Okay. We got two miniature girlfriends. All right. Hey. Oh, nice. Again, this doesn't even have the LED lights on it. They're saying hello. But we can add the LED lights now, just so you can light up. And I actually like it kind of like a statement piece. So you're essentially creating your own headbands, and that's why. And some people have done these floral crowns, and they use just a headband anyway. So I'm trying to get to. I'll remind you of what it could look like. And I need new batteries. So I did keep my battery pack out so I could change out the batteries. But eventually, depending on how many flowers you want, you can look and see here in between are the LED lights. You would wrap those around as well, just like you did the wiring from the flowers. So I'm trying to get the pack. I have like 3 different packs of LED lights that are options to use for the holiday season. And if you make it really, really nice, you might rock it any time in the wild. So it doesn't have to be at a holiday party or for Christmas morning. And so anyways, with this wiring, you just unwrap it. It is kind of around itself. So let me undo it. Again, put the batteries in now, because don't be like me. I've done it where I wrapped it so tight. The batteries were gone. Okay, thank you. Alrighty. Oh, thank you. This one is not done. We're not finished with this one. But again, that's why you want to map it out. And I had my hair big so I could see if it falls on it, how I might like it. And if they do get a little more tighter curls later, it still will fit. So, okay. I was trying to.
You hold it?
I don't want to hold it. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to finish this.
You are the Clinton. Ow!
Oh, that one's not to play with. The wiring. Here, you can play with the other stuff, but not this one. The steel wire. Yeah, don't use it if they're under 8, under 10.
You hold it?
Just depends on maturity. So use pipe cleaners for any kiddo under 8 for sure, because it's not worth poking them. All right, where is this? All right, and I had honestly, I really like the flowers from Michael's, and I think that you can tell the quality is a little bit better at different locations. But if you just wanted to make a floral crown to just get practice, get your supplies from Dollar Tree. Hold on, watch. So my pipe cleaner did undo itself after a lot of throwing from my girlfriends here. So I'm going to just wrap it back around. Don't fret. And I wanted this to be kind of a raw experience because it exemplifies how if things happen while you're making your floral crown, it's okay. Just keep going, girlfriend. All right. So now I have this peppermint floral LED light, actually, so it'll light up. Put your batteries in now. Any disclaimer, put it in now. Let's see. You could even, depending on the type of LED you got, you might wrap that first. It just depends. Thank you. Uh-oh. Careful. And I'm realizing that was a strategy I upgraded in the past to allow for the stability before you put the flowers on. So you can make a floral crown or add the LED. This one is pretty curly right now, and it's so it's giving me a hard time. But that's because I didn't do the cardinal rule. Tape it. Use your floral crown. Hello. Hi. We're making floral crowns with LED light, like string lights from Dollar Tree. You can find them on Amazon. Yeah. So I'm using the pipe cleaner version, but you can use steel wire to create your base. It requires wire cutters. So I've made a base in the past like this. So actually that's smarter. See, sometimes you have to improvise again based on the supplies you got, folks. Let's see, where's my floral tape being undone? Can I see the tape for a second? Okay. So if you're using it from scratch, you make a a floral crown, yeah. So with the steel wiring, I have my LED light, and I'm going to again put the battery in now. Don't be like me because I'm messing up already with that. But I just want to do this for show. Only going to be on for a little bit more. And if you follow the Substack, it has the directions. Well, it has the supplies in a list format. And I know I keep bringing my hands down so you can't even see it on the screen. But you don't want to wrap the floral crown around the entire LED light if you want the aesthetic of whatever LED you have. I have pretty much tried to find green based LED lights, like the string is green, or these are this is really a necklace, so this one didn't work very well, but you could adapt it if you wanted. But I found some actual string lights that are in the shape of leaves. Here is a leaf here, and my name is Annalise, but I run Curls on the Block. I founded Curls on the Block a while ago. As an educator, I worked with kids who just learned different and had different abilities, talents, and gifts, and decided to address something I saw happening in the schools. So I worked with a lot of girls at an all-girls school, and even before that, working just at a regular public school, I was able to see a lot of issues. So here, I've wrapped it around. I did that really fast. I'm proud of myself. Again, put the batteries in now. But what I saw in this, okay, excuse me. What I saw in the classroom was a problem, and I decided to do something about it. And what I decided was to connect careers in STEAM with what kids like to do, or what I thought kids like to do at the time. Now I get a lot of feedback and have my facilitators tell me what we should do. Okay. And so sometimes now we've included like nail art. So we have Curls on the Block sessions where the girls get to make their own press-on nail set. And I would never have thought of that, thought that was an amazing idea. I did see I saw some other people doing activities. And I'm like, this is a perfect connection with Curls on the Block. The mission is to bring STEAM and beauty together and help girls see beyond just the immediate, because their self-esteem is developing, whether good or bad. Hey. No. The self-esteem is developing as young as 2, right? Kids know. My kids are ridiculous. You don't even know what they were eating. As young as 2, kids know how people are responding to them. Thank you. No. Okay. Oh, you want to show it? Oh, it's a box. Come on.
Oh, this is my card.
Based on how people respond to you is how you develop whether they like you or not, right? If people are always frowning around you, you may not think much of yourself. If you hear negative thoughts or what have you, or negative comments about yourself. Oh, you're bad. You did this. And compared to, hey, we don't want you to do this. You're not bad. You're doing things we don't want you to do. That's different. So, as an educator, I was like, let me create a curriculum, and I did. So the curriculum includes activities that either have no representation, like making Play-Doh. Like there's a bunch of people making slime and Play-Doh, and they aren't curly. So I try and take experiments or activities and make it curly. So put in a curl friend on as a representative. Hey, 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 is my goal, right? So that way we can continue to increase the amount of curl friends in STEM spaces. So every activity either is a direct connection with hair and STEM. So science, technology, engineering, art, math. My job is whatever at the moment. I am the founder, so I created a curriculum, and I do sessions or hire facilitators to implement sessions at schools. So if you want one of these, okay, it's okay. If you want to do a session at your school, let me know. Send an email to info@curlsinablock.com or visit the website at curlsinablock.org. So now I've wrapped the LED wire around the wire frame, and these kind of go together, so it's reds, which will be helpful if that's what you wanted to wear and doesn't clash. Again, using floral tape, I had green. See ya. Thanks for visiting. We'll be back throughout the week. The floral tape is green typically. If you find some other colors, great. And you can also stabilize your battery pack now. Again, put the batteries in ahead. So now that you have your LED and the wire, now you can put your flowers on. And I had a big set of really pretty flowers. And I'm getting calls left and right. It's a great day to be curly. All right. So you have your base set, you're ready to go. Now wrap those flowers around it, and eventually, and I could update this one too. Eventually you'll get all of your crown wrapped. And so I want to tape this a little bit better. Wrap it around here. Okay. Need some more floral tape. If you all saw the activity space right now, it's like a tornado hit within 2 minutes. All right, I'm gonna get off now, but you see, I'm just wrapping my, I have the flowers on. I showed you how to wrap the flowers on. If you have the LED light, and if you don't, that's fine. You can still make a floral crown. The LED is an added effect. My batteries are old, so I got to get new ones, but I'll post a picture with the final result of my updated ones and the lights for the holidays. Follow Curls on the Block on all social media. Stay curly.